My whole life, I always knew I was special. Even with no remainders, I could always move a decimal. Money on my mind while the girls that made un beso. Hustlers in my blood and it's running through my vessels. Just trying to clear the threshold, just trying to make a way. In my race against time, I could see an early grave. School to prison pipeline, 12 years a slave. Suspension and detention is conditioned for a cage.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Canelo tells Benavidez, Charlo, and Andrade to fight each other. Let's take a listen to what Canelo had to say about facing these guys in the near future. We're going to start right here. All right, let's take a listen.
But they need to fight each other too, because they just waiting for me because they want a good payday. So I know that. But they need to fight each other. Why? And I fight the winner of all of them.
So you want to see, like, let's say, Benavidez and Charlo fight?
Yeah. Many fighters, right? Everybody wants to fight me. So, but they have many options too. To fight each other. Like, why they don't fight each other?
Maybe now they will. Because
they need it. This year I'm busy.
All right, so Canelo says that they need to fight each other, and this year he's busy. He also made another statement about everyone calling him out, and here's what he had to say.
I just do my job, but you know everybody wants to fight with me, but you know why? Right? Payday. Yeah. But like I say, I fight with the best fighter. I just fight last year and 168, and I fight all the champions, and I beat all of them. Right. So it's fine. I know that everybody wants that payday, right? But they need to fight each other, and I fight the best. I fight the winner. I don't care. Right. But right now, this year I'm busy, so I just do my job. But
so you heard what Canelo Alvarez had to say. He said that these guys need to fight each other, and then he will fight the winner. So, Conspiracy G, what's your reaction to that?
I love it. You know, again, it's kind of similar to the previous video where he's giving Benavidez the opportunity to get that match. All you gotta do, take out Boo Boo, take out Charlo, you win there. So I don't know what's man, I don't know what's going on with PBC. I don't understand. Like Al just, and these are great pay-per-view matches. Like, it's not like these things are gonna flop. Benavidez versus Charlo, Benavidez versus Boo Boo. These are huge pay-per-views. So it's like, make those fights happen, man. People will love to see those. And then that could be the huge buildup for the winner to go up against Canelo next year. Like, I don't understand, man, what's going on with boxing, but I actually agree 1000% with Canelo. And Canelo is literally saying, hey, this year I'm tied up because I'm fighting champions, but next year I got y'all. Just whoever's the winner. So that should be even more motivation for yet one of these young bloods to step up. So I agree 1000 with Canelo.
All right, TBE Nation.
Nah, I agree 1,000,000% with Canelo, yo. Like, these fighters need to fight each other. Like, it don't matter who it is. It could be Charlo, Andrade, Benavidez. It could be even who's brought up I'm drawing blanks right now.
Benavidez.
But yeah, these guys got to fight each other. They always calling out Canelo, but they're not fighting everybody, the top dog in their division. They're not fighting the top guy in the next division, anything in that nature. So shout out to Canelo for putting these guys on blast. Like, yo, if you want to fight me, you got to fight each other. Like, y'all want me, but y'all don't want to fight each other. Y'all want no smoke with each other, but y'all want all the smoke with Canelo. And Canelo's letting be known, like, he's like, if you want me, that's it. And I respect it a lot. And this is what these fighters really need to do, because they right now, it's like, everybody got a belt, but nobody trying to unify. Everybody got a belt. Nobody's trying to become undisputed. But yet they want to sit here and just, yo, Canelo's scared. Canelo's running. Canelo's ducking. When Canelo's like, yo, I'm out here fighting the best of the best. I'm fighting every champion. If there's a champion, I want to fight him, and I want to fight the whole division. I want to fight the top four. Whoever got the belts in the division, he's fighting them. But these guys ain't fighting nobody. So yeah.
I think it's something we've been saying on this show for a very long time, and Canelo's voicing it now. So I'm wondering, Canelo, you watch us, man, show some love, Canelo. Hey, salute to Canelo. It only makes sense, right? If you're looking to become a star, in PBC, you have these fighters. Well, not Demetrius Andrade, but you got David Benavidez and Charlo.
And remember,
You have-
Eddie already said he's more than willing to have Andrade go to PBC and fight these guys.
True. So you got that, and you got Andrade there. Not only that, you got Caleb Plant with 1L, but I mean, he gave a decent account of himself against Canelo. So you can have these guys fight each other and the winner emerge to face Canelo Alvarez. I think that would be a smart thing. But also, if you have Charlo versus Benavidez, the winner of that fight is going to become an even bigger star. If you have Benavidez versus Andrade, the winner of that fight is going to become a bigger star. I think these guys have to start fighting each other to build their profile, because what you have right now is a group of guys with a fan base. Demetrius Andrade has a fan base. He has a cult-like following. So does Benavidez, so does Charlo. But neither one of them reached superstar status. And if Charlo can beat, say, Andrade or vice versa, they would inherit the other's fan base, or at least get the respect of the other's fan base, right? And it would eliminate a guy. So where there are people saying Charlo's the best, or there's people saying Andrade's the best, we get to eliminate one. Then there's Benavidez and whoever we get to eliminate, and then it just leaves a group of people who are like, okay, now we want to see the guy who's left standing fight Canelo. We need that. In the meantime, you can't knock Canelo for taking on Dimitri Bivol, who you saw the face-off is a lot bigger than him, carries a lot of power, undefeated light heavyweight champion. There's Better Beeve out there. There's Joe Smith, and there's belts out there. If he continues to fight these guys, how can you knock him? Especially when Charlo, Benavidez, and Andrade aren't fighting each other. The problem is people accept these boxing politics as a reason for these fights not happening. So everybody wants to play accountant. Everybody wants to play this. Everybody wants to play that. Nah, there's a way you can make these fights happen. If PBC had $100 million to offer Canelo to fight Charlo and then to fight Benavidez, how come they can't take a fraction of that money and offer it to Charlo and Benavidez to fight each other? So thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and check us out on our podcast as well. We have a podcast on all major streaming services, and the podcast is actually kicking butt. We don't talk about the podcast enough, but the podcast, we get a lot of serious downloads on that as well. So check out the podcast. It's the Boxing Bros.
Peace.